Hi Scorpio, welcome to your August read. I'm going to be doing a Celtic cross spread with the Rider-Waite Tarot, pulling clarifiers with the Wild Reflections Tarot, and pulling a couple of oracle cards for you. I've obviously already shuffled all the decks, but I wanted to get your energy into these cards one last time. Wow, we're starting with the Devil in the heart of your spread. Okay, all crossed by the Death. Wow, the Eight of Cups. Oops. Okay, these two wanted to come out together. Wow, the Sun and the Empress together in your recent past. It's really interesting. They did want to come out together. I'm going to leave them like that. Look at all your major arcana. The Page of Cups in your near future. I love that. The Queen of Swords, the Ace of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, and the Magician. Look at all these major arcana. This is looking incredibly positive, Scorpio. Even with those two cards in the heart of your spread. Okay, bottom of the deck, you have the Knight of Wands. Wow, it's time to take action. The King of Wands and the King of Swords with the World under there and the Hangman. Wow, this is some big energies. Wow. Okay. Yeah, it's time to take some action. I don't know in what direction yet. We'll see what is coming in when we do this read, but that Knight of Wands feels very positive and there's an excitement with him. I'm feeling a bubbling passion and almost a fierce determination tuning into him with your energy right now, Scorpio. That's a really positive start. Okay, from the Enchanted Forest Oracle, we have Pine. Okay, it's very different message. Take a moment to pause and appreciate the simple things in life. Now, that's a beautiful message, but it's quite different to the message I'm feeling from the Knight of Wands. It may be that you do need to try and take a moment to pause. I mean, we all should take a moment to pause and appreciate the simple things in life. That message comes up quite a lot in my reads, especially lately. There's a sense of needing to find moments of peace and fun and play, which comes up a lot with the Six of Cups. So yeah, enjoy some moments of peace and appreciate the simple things. Love that. From the Spirit Animals Oracle, talk about play. You've got the dolphin. Swim in the happy joy of living. Inhale confidence and exhale fear. Dive into your wisdom. Go with the flow. That is so cool. To have that clarified by me saying take time to play and getting the play card is crazy. Love that. This is a really interesting mix of energies. You have this fierce determination. You have this message to enjoy the simple things in life and take moments to pause. And then you have this play card. Dive into your wisdom. Go with the flow. It's a really interesting mix of energies, Scorpio. I'm actually seeing that all over the place. This is going to be an interesting read. Most of my reads this month have been really straightforward. There's been like one message repeated over and over. I can already see in this read that's not going to be the case. I'm feeling a few different layers of energy going on here. So let's see what we get. I apologize in advance if it ends up sounding like it's all over the place. I'm not getting the sense that you're all over the place. There's just a lot of things going on. Now, the Sun and the Empress in your recent past. You've recently started something, possibly something creative, and it's brought a lot of joy to you. This is something you've birthed into the world, a new project, a new hobby, something that feels like it's kind of a big, important part of your life all of a sudden. Like you might have just taken up crochet or something really simple like that, but it's become a real passion for you. It's bringing you a lot of joy. You're feeling a sense of accomplishment and success. It could be something more encompassing than crochet. It could be like a new job or something quite big. But whatever this is that you started recently, that you've brought into the world, it's a really positive energy. This is the energy that's feeding this line straight into your Magician. So remember that as we move through this other energy. But this is incredibly positive. I'm feeling very excited. This is obviously why this Knight of Wands is here, this fierce determination and this passion to keep doing. It's like you just want to focus all your attention on this. Now, the Devil in the heart of your spread. I got the sense that it's a warning to resist temptation and It's asking you to be mindful of past situations where you've jumped into something with the same sort of enthusiasm and things have gone awry. There's a degree of needing to, oh gosh, I'm picking up the strangest messages here. I just caught a glimpse of the Fool. The message I got was just mind your step. It's a bit like when you start a relationship. You're all in, you're so passionate, and you just completely ignore all the warning signs, and then the relationship goes to hell. We're looking at the devil here. And then we're looking at the lovers being trapped by the devil as well. So this may not be a relationship. I'm not getting a yes or no on either way on that. So it's going to be different for everyone. But there is this sense of making sure your eyes are open with this. Be mindful of falling into traps and disregarding red flags. That's not to say that this is not a really amazing situation that you started. There's just some aspect of this that this card is warning you to be mindful of. Everything else it's really positive. It feels like it's a really great situation. There's just some aspect of you that may have a tendency to trip yourself up, is the word that I got. And it may not even be that there are red flags that you need to watch out for or hazards that you need to watch out for, but that there's something in you that has a tendency to sabotage things. If they get too good, it's like you don't believe you deserve to have all of this wonderful stuff happening. So when that happens, you've got these two cards here. Take a moment to pause and appreciate the simple things in life. The biggest message I'm getting is that latter message that I was saying, that you are more likely to trip yourself up than that there are red flags to this situation. So following that line, I mean, for some of you, there may be red flags that you need to pay attention to. That doesn't mean that you need to end this, because this is telling me that it's going to be a really successful endeavor. It's just asking you to keep your eyes open. Don't trip yourself up. But the big message that I'm getting is that I just want to say you deserve this. You deserve this happiness. Don't sabotage this because some subconscious belief that you don't deserve it is trying to sneak in and destroy things for you. Let yourself enjoy this. And when you start to feel like things are going to go wrong, you can either take a moment to pause and appreciate the simple things in life with that pine, or you can take time to play. Swim in the happy joy of living. Find something that just lets you play, that gets you out of your head, removes you from this situation entirely. So even though it's bringing you a lot of joy, because of this devil energy, sometimes you may just need to step away and do something completely different that just brings you a bit of joy, removes you from that, gets you out of your head, and helps to break these old bonds, breaks these chains from this devil so that you can actually free yourself. Just so you know, this devil's come up quite a lot in these reads. You're not the only sign that's been given this message to try to break free of these chains. It's just because it's in the heart of your spread, it feels like it's going to be quite key for you enjoying this journey. That's the main thing. It's not that the journey's going to fall flat or that anything's going to go wrong. It's just your level of enjoyment in it that's going to be hampered somewhat by this devil if you allow him to come in. Now you've got the Death card in the challenge position. This is bringing in quite a big change, and in this position it's just asking you to embrace this change. Don't resist the change. Because he's crossing the devil, I feel like that's what might hamper you, or for some of you in some aspects of this situation. If you're not willing to embrace the change, you're going to get caught up in old patterns and things are going to be harder. It's just not going to be as enjoyable because you're sort of fighting this. You're resistant to this change. Allow this change to come in. The death is something that needs to end. It's something that needs to transition into a new phase, and it's time for this to happen. You know that it's time for this to happen. So don't resist it. There's no need to resist it when you know it needs to happen. It's a subconscious thing, I know. And again, the only thing I can say is to listen to the messages of the pine and the dolphin. Take a moment to pause, take time to play. Whatever you can do to help relax that internal resistance. If you can't focus on it directly, if you like meditation and going in within and trying to release it consciously, if that doesn't work for you, then just enjoy the simple things. Take time to play. Go look at the clouds, go read a book, go play with your pets. Just do something that brings you joy. And at least in some part of your consciousness, know that these chains are starting to dissolve, and to let yourself embrace this change. Embrace the change. Don't embrace the chains. Release the chains and embrace the change. Okay, the crown of your reed, you've got the Fool. Wow, I just got, you're acting the fool. Okay, interesting. He's embracing a new life, a new journey, but he's also wary of the pitfalls. You're quite conscious of this situation. You're very aware that this is something that you do. Okay, that's really interesting. So you know that this is something you have a tendency to do. So because you know it, you can break free from those chains. You can break this cycle. You can break this habit. Enjoy this journey. Just try not to fall off the edge of the cliff. You're in control here. There's no one else that's creating this hazard for you. This is all you. You've got this. This change wants to happen. This death wants to end this cycle of self-sabotage. It's time to do it. Let's just do it. Since you know that it's here, might as well just release yourself from it. You've got the 8 of Cups at the bottom of the spread. So you are ready for this. You are ready to walk away from what no longer serves you. And what no longer serves you is obviously being trapped by this devil. It's at the bottom of the spread. It's a little below the surface right now, but it's rising in you. This is all very conscious. This actually is all the same message. More and more as I'm going through, I'm feeling it's a much more cohesive story than I was first picking up. I could actually feel you fighting me when I first started. It was like you were showing me pieces of what was going on, but I wasn't able to see the complete story until I started unraveling it. It was almost like you were embarrassed to admit that this is part of the story, this devil. But now you're just going, yeah, I know it's there. So let's break free. Let's walk away from what no longer serves us. This is what this 8 of Cups is asking you to do. It's what you're asking yourself to do. At the subconscious level, this is ready to come to the surface. With the Page of Cups in your near future, keeping your heart open and staying hopeful and optimistic will bring this 8 of Cups to the surface. This Page of Cups is... I got the word offer. I often get the message that there's an offer coming in. This is an offer of play. This really connects to this dolphin. If someone invites you to have a little weekend away or go skydiving or do something fun, go out on a boat for a while, take this offer. Take time out to play, because this feels like it is going to help shift this energy quite significantly. It's just going to brighten your mood, brighten your mind, and help you see that it's just not worth fighting this. Embrace the change and break free of the devil. I love that. So yeah, take the offer that comes your way. Have a bit of playtime for yourself and connect with friends or family and just have a bit of fun. Really love that. The Queen of Swords is in your advice position. This is bringing back sort of the seriousness of things again. It's asking you to gain clarity, to free your mind. That's what this devil is asking, is free your mind. The sword is pointing straight up into the sky. It's receiving spiritual downloads, that higher wisdom. I've got higher learning as well. Maybe some of you are studying. Trust the information that you've received and that you're processing right now. This feels like it's a message to gain some clarity. So even as you're having this fun and this play and you're taking time out to just enjoy yourself, make sure there's a part of you that has clarity on this. Don't go off and play and lock this middle column away. This devil especially. Don't keep it separate from this play. Keep your mind connected, your consciousness, your awareness connected to this need to release yourself from this self-sabotage. That will be the way to break those chains. So you can play and you can have fun. You can disconnect from the situation, but don't disconnect your awareness, because it's the awareness that's going to help you break free from that. Your clarity, your wisdom, your insight, all of that is that Queen of Swords energy, and that's going to help you see clearly what needs to happen to get free from that devil. You are going to break free. I'm not concerned by that at all. You've got the Ace of Swords in your external factors. Someone is going to come along with some kind of new inspiration. Wow, I just saw this sword slicing through those devil's chains. I feel like, this is a universal gift. This is an inspiration coming your way. It's piercing the crown chakra, getting that really high clarity, that high wisdom. Both of these swords are pointing straight up in the sky. But because this is in your external factors, not only is there universal support, I feel like there's someone who's going to come along and maybe just say something to you, or give you a new idea, or inspire some kind of inspiration. And that's just going to create a click. The swords are fast cards. Thoughts are very fast. The swords are very fast. They happen very quickly. It's like something's going to click in your mind, in your consciousness, and it's going to slice through those chains in one. It feels like a sudden severing. You're suddenly going to gain clarity on this pattern that you've had to self-sabotage, to get stuck in your old patterns and old thoughts of not allowing yourself to enjoy this change and this new adventure. And you're suddenly going to realize, this is stupid. Why am I doing this? And that's it. You're going to be free. I wish it was always that easy. That's amazing. Okay, I really hope that happens for all of you out there. Wow, that's a really cool vision there. You've got the Four of Pentacles in your hopes and fears. Yes, this makes perfect sense, because you've got the Death in your challenge position. You're just holding on a bit tight. You don't like change. None of us like change. You're just holding on to your comforts. It's familiar. It's safe. You know it. You don't want things to change. Obviously, we've already gone through all of that. This is asking you to embrace the change. Let the change come in. Dive into your wisdom, that Queen of Swords, and go with the flow. Try not to resist. Release your grip on those security blankets. You're so much bigger than that. He's just a small little Four of Pentacles. He's not worth the hassle. So many better things coming your way. Your outcome is the Magician. It's amazing. It's such an awesome card in that position. You are stepping into this alchemist energy. You're waving that wand and creating the life you want. This is as above, so below. It's like all of your wishes high up in the sky above that sword being brought down into your consciousness, being manifested into your reality by that Magician. It's amazing. You're becoming the alchemist in your life. You're creating the life that you want. You've broken free from those devil chains, and you're creating a better life for yourself. This is amazing. This is so great. I'm going to pull some clarifiers for you. I feel like I've seen this story now. I almost don't know what to pull on anymore. It's really good. I think I have to pull on the devil, right? I have to pull on the devil. I just want to see if I can get any more clarity for you. The devil and the death, the change and the chains. The two cards that flipped over just then were the Temperance and the Six of Pentacles. Temperance obviously is about maintaining balance. You have angelic support for all of this. The Six of Pentacles is also the universe wanting to shower you with blessings in this card. What I'm feeling is this is asking you to just try to maintain your balance. I feel like there could be a tendency to go to extremes here, to get really excited and then also get really down on yourself or really down on the situation. This is asking you to find the balance here. Find that centeredness and that calmness, and keep your hands open to receive the blessings that want to shower on you. There's no negativity around this situation, whatever this is. It came in with the Empress and the Sun. There's just so much joy and positivity with this. Nothing to be down about, nothing to be worried or suspicious about. This feels very, very open and positive. So keep your balance in this and trust that the blessings that are coming in are actually beneficial for you. We have the King of Cups. He just flipped over. Calling in the love. Love that. He's dancing barefoot on the beach, calling through his conch, bringing in the love, not concerned by the storm that's sweeping in. Embrace this love, embrace the change. What I'm feeling is the Temperance is referencing this Pine card. Take a moment to pause and appreciate the simple things in life. That's a moment of balance and calm and peace. That's very Temperance energy. The King of Cups is definitely referencing this dolphin. Swim in the happy joy of living. Inhale confidence and exhale fear. Dive into your wisdom. Go with the flow. That's definitely this particular King of Cups. Very joyful, very in the flow. He's finding joy even in the storms of life. This kind of feels like what is being promised you once you break free of those devil chains and once you accept the change that's coming in with this Death card. There's just this promise of wonderful things coming in. There's nothing to fear. What does it say? Exhale fear. Inhale confidence and exhale fear. You've got the confidence, Scorpio. You've got this incredible Knight of Wands energy. Take action here. Let yourself be brave with this. This is a really exciting time. Don't fear that devil. Let me pull on this Queen of Swords. I want to see if I can get some more information for you. That felt really interesting. It's quite a different flavor of energy. Like I said, it brought back the seriousness of things. 3 of Wands. Okay. Interesting. Taking a moment to pause and reflect and knowing that your ships are going to come in. There's a lot of calm centeredness with these 2 cards here. It's bringing that Temperance flavor back in again. You've got the Fool again. She popped out before when I was shuffling, but there were other cards that had flipped over at the same time. To get the same card twice, really pay attention to it. The Fool is hopefulness and optimism. I'm feeling like this is the counterbalance to this Fool energy. The Queen of Swords, the 3 of Wands. It's like you want to stay open and positive and hopeful and optimistic. Don't lose that, but just gain some clarity on this journey. Make sure your eyes are open, that you can see clearly so you don't fall off the edge of that cliff. I did mention that before with that original Fool card as well. Wow, the High Priestess just jumped out at the same time that the Wheel of Fortune just flipped over on the top of the deck. That is really interesting. So this is actually really positive because I was talking about gaining that higher wisdom, that higher clarity. This High Priestess is all about the intuition. She's got access to those higher realms, that higher vision. She's a real magic woman, this one. She's got the moon there, the crescent moon. Trust your intuition. Know that you've got the clarity and the vision to see what you need to see here. Don't hide from this. Use your vision, use your clarity to really look at what's happening inside you. Remember I said don't block the devil energy out when you're having your play and you're taking that time to have fun. Use your clarity and your inner vision to really assess what's going on, because it's time to step into a brand new life. It's time to step into a brand new version of you. Use this Knight of Wands energy to embrace this shift. Your ships are about to come in. This is a really positive time, and it is your destiny with this Wheel of Fortune. The wheel is turning. It's time to do this now. If you don't do it now, it's going to hang around and it's going to come back around again when this wheel turns again. So you might as well do it now while the energy is really supporting you through August. This is the time to break free of those old habits, that old self-sabotage. You don't need it anymore. It's time to break free. I'm loving this read. This is a really exciting read, Scorpio. Let me pull on that Ace of Swords. I'm going to leave the Magician. I'd like to see that the message I got from that Ace of Swords was so interesting. I want to see if I can get any more clarity on it. That severing of the devil's chains. The Page of Swords, interesting. Sort of the same flavor as the Ace of Swords. There's someone similar to that Page of Cups right underneath him there as well. Okay, the Nine of Swords. It's a lot of stress and anxiety. And the Five of Cups. Wow, these are really interesting energies. Bottom of the deck here, we've got the Nine of Cups, which is all your wishes coming true. So the outcome for that is actually very, very positive. Wishes coming true, new information, the Lovers, wow. choosing love, embracing a new relationship even. But these 3 cards, clarifying this Ace of Swords, there may be a situation that's actually going to take place that creates this moment of clarity for you. So it may not be a person that comes in and helps you just sever those chains directly. It may be a result of something that happens with someone outside of you. I don't like talking about this sort of thing, especially because it's going to be different for everyone. But this is giving me the indication that there's someone, possibly someone who's fairly immature and has all these big ideas, who's possibly going to let you down or just create some kind of stress in your life. It's a sort of stress trigger that's going to lead to a bit of grief and a need to process that grief and work through something. But this situation, it feels, like I said, it feels quick. It's like something that's coming in very quickly and suddenly, and it's sort of shifting things within you. And it's like that's the trigger that's going to use this Ace of Swords to sever those devil's chains. It's like, in a positive way, it's like the straw that broke the camel's back. It's like this final thing that's going to tip the scales. I'm mixing my metaphors, sorry. It's going to tip the scales to break you free from those devil's chains. So even if this particular situation doesn't feel great when it happens, it feels like it's going to be quite quick and move through your life fairly quickly, and it's actually going to be very beneficial for you ultimately. I understand now more why that 4 of Pentacles has appeared above that Ace of Swords. It's like when yucky things happen, we cling to those comforts, but ultimately this is leading to a freeing. This is going to free you once and for all. You just make sure you trust your intuition in here. Trust the universe has your back. Keep connected to your joy, especially with that sun right alongside that dolphin. Connect with your joy, and remember to take a moment to pause and appreciate the simple things in life whenever you need to. This situation is really the only properly unpleasant thing I felt through this. Even that devil in the center there, it was more amusing than unpleasant, especially when I discovered that you actually are aware of it and you know you need to break out of that self-sabotage. But it's like you just needed a trigger to really get free once and for all. And that's what this situation is that's going to be coming in probably closer towards the end of August. Something quite quick. Maybe a little bit heartbreaking. It doesn't feel like devastating. I'm hoping it won't be devastating, but it's just going to hit your heart. It's going to shift things, and it's going to sever this devil's trap, this devil's chain. Just know that it is going to work out positively, and you've got that amazing Magician in your outcome, so you're going to be fine. Plus you have the 9 of Cups at the bottom of the deck there. All your wishes are coming true. It's just this transition that you're going through. Okay, wow. Okay, I was just about to pull 3 final message cards and this jumped right out. You're going to be fine. The Queen of Cups. I love that. She's made a few appearances this month. Emotional balance, stability, calm, contentedness. You are so going to be fine through this. You're finding that Temperance. She's right over the top of that Temperance card. This is about finding that emotional balance. Trusting your heart is strong enough to see you through this. Oh, the Hermit. Beautiful. Take time out. I mean, it's connected to that pine energy as well. Take time out to connect in with yourself. Trust your inner light, your inner compass to guide you. Know that you've got this. You might not be able to see the whole way through. You might not be able to see where you're going to end up, but you can see the next couple of steps. That's all you need. I bring up this same message all the time when I get the Hermit because it's so solid with this Hermit card. He's one of my favorite characters in this tarot. He's very wise, and his inner light is his guide. So trust your own inner light. Trust your own inner compass to guide you, to steer you where you need to go. All right, the Page of Pentacles. We've got a few pages. This is really beautiful. This is planting the seed. This is something new is just starting to blossom. He's the student. He's very Oh, I just got the word resilient. I don't normally get that with the Page of Pentacles, but he is very resilient. He studies, he researches, he knows everything that needs to happen in order to be successful. These are 3 cards of patience and quiet and stability and resilience. So use that energy as you move through all this. Wow, we got the Temperance again at the bottom of the deck. I just saw that. So you've got the Temperance twice as well. It's really about finding emotional balance. This is a beautiful message for you, Scorpio. You're going to be really great through this. It's just a few things that you need to navigate. That one situation that's coming in towards the end, somewhere mid to late April. And that devil energy, just be mindful of the self-sabotage. These 4 cards here, find your balance emotionally, mentally, energetically, and take your time as you move forward. You don't need to rush any of this. Remember to keep the play and those moments of stillness and serenity in your life. Enjoy the simple things, have fun and play, and maintain your balance. Oh, and I also got maintain your integrity through this as well. I feel like that's an important message with that devil. Maintain your integrity. Don't lie to yourself. Remember I said with that Queen of Swords, make sure you keep aware of what's happening below the surface. Don't block that devil away, because he'll just come back again later. So yeah, maintain your integrity. I'm really looking forward to how this plays out for you. It looks like it's going to be quite the fun one, Scorpio. I think you're going to be absolutely incredible by the end of it. Best of luck.